what's up? This is the Grey Warden. Um, I'm going to talk about the WrestleMania 30. Undertaker. Streak finally comes to an end. Brock Lesnar beats the Undertaker. And honestly, everybody was shocked. Everybody in the stands, everybody in this, all over this. I mean, the fans was like in awe, or like surprised, because Undertaker been doing it for years, and that streak lasted for a long time, and it surprised me but in a way I was like, man, you know what? I think Brock Lesnar might win because Paul Heyman won me over. Let me tell you, because the promo that Paul Heyman cut was like how Brock Lesnar went and beat, how Brock Lesnar did, the unthinkable, went into the MMA world, beat Randy Couture for the title. And Paul Heyman really did win me over. I did start believing in Paul, that Brock Lesnar was going to win, but I wasn't like 100% sure because, like I said, it's The Undertaker. So Brock beats The Undertaker. I think Brock gave Undertaker like in the match. He probably had like Brock gave him like a lot of his moves. I think probably like one of his finisher moves. I don't know, probably like 3 or 4. I don't know. He didn't give it to all three straight, but he beats The Undertaker, and everybody in the crowd was shocked. Everybody in the fans surprised. They wasn't. They didn't know, and nobody seen that coming. Nobody didn't see Undertaker losing. Nobody didn't see that. I mean, Jerry Lawler was like, Michael Cole, JBL was like shocked, took me by surprise. I'm like, did this really happen? Did Brock Lesnar really beat The Undertaker? Did he really end the streak? Because, like I said, I always said if Brock did not win it, it was going to be Sting. Sting will most likely probably end that streak. But Brock did it. Kudos to Brock Lesnar. He did it. And Undertaker put Brock Lesnar over. Hey, when I look at it, hey, man, Undertaker was like even shocked and surprised himself. He was like, man, hey, I don't know what to say, but I know there's going to be a big trend. I know everybody is like surprised, wondering, like, really, Brock, did he really beat The Undertaker? Really? Oh my goodness. And you got people, they in the crowd, they was like had their hands over their head. They had their hands over their face like this, man. They was surprised. They was like they couldn't believe it. They was amazed. They just couldn't believe it. But you know what? Good job for Vince. Good job for Vince. Because you know what? Vince did that. Vince. Because see, if Undertaker would have kept on winning, because he would start being too predictable. Because, every time he want to fight, everybody going to say, well, Undertaker was going to win. Because listen, he undefeated this long. He's going to win anyway. He's going to win. So you have to play with the crowd's emotions. You have to do that, and that was good. I like how they did that, and it paid off, but it did really good. And I know a lot of people can't wait to watch Raw tomorrow. And I think that's when I thought Sting was to be there. Because I was gonna say the only way probably Brock beat the Undertaker maybe if Sting came out and interfered with the Undertaker's match. Because I heard that Sting supposed to be on Raw after WrestleMania, so I figured that maybe Sting can have intervene in the Undertaker's match. Man, it would have been good though. It would have been real kind of decent though. But Brock beat him straight up, fair and square. Brock did it, man. And shout out, good thing for Brock Lesnar. He did what he had to do. He beat the Undertaker, and man, I recorded. So I'm gonna most likely watch it again and watch the match again. But let me tell you something. I mean, the Daniel Bryan match was great. I already knew Daniel Bryan was going to win anyway. He was going to win anyway. There was no thoughts, and there was nothing, about that. I knew Daniel Bryan was going to win. So, it's cool. But the Undertaker match is what I wanted to see more, because I knew he was going to win. Daniel Bryan was going to win. Soon he beat Triple H. Don't get me wrong. I even enjoyed Triple H and Daniel Bryan match. That was a great match too. I enjoyed Daniel Bryan and Triple H. I enjoyed that match. I wasn't really down. I pretty much got up when the last match, the main event. I pretty much got up and went upstairs and no, I think it was the match before was I think with the women battle royal thing, whatever that was. I went upstairs and then the main event came. The main event match came up. I didn't really go downstairs to watch that because I was still shocked about the Undertaker's loss. That's how much it affected it had. I'm surprised because how Undertaker was. I mean, Undertaker, man, he been doing this thing for years. And you know what? And he lost. And I know a lot of people are surprised by that. But, I can't wait to see what's going to happen out in Raw. I guess that's something that we got to wait for tomorrow to see. So there you go. Brock Lesnar wins. And, hey, Brock Lesnar was the better man. He beat him fair and square. He didn't cheat. He beat him. Fair and square.